everybody, this is Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam and welcome to another video. I think the time has come to make another update and show you what I think is the most likely scenario currently. If you're in our Discord channel, you might have already read my weekly Bitcoin Magazine article where I already discussed this. But in this video, I want to show you exactly what I think is happening right now, and so that you're prepared. So this is the Brave New Coin Liquid Index for Bitcoin. This chart always has 1 day delay. Currently, as you can see, we're at $9,063, and this is important, and you will know why in a minute. So what we can see is that we have this really big drop after Bitcoin had a very parabolic movement here, started the correction, and now we have this really big correction here. And what we can see if we go into the details here is that from the point where Bitcoin started falling to the point where we are right now, we have here a lower price. All right, so this is really going down this line, you can see it. And we couldn't get above 10,000, let's say $10,100. And at that time, when the drop started, we were at approximately $10,500. Now, at the same time, the the RSI is showing us a other constellation, and this is called the hidden bullish divergence. Right? Because as you can see, our RSI shows here a higher point than this one, while at the same time the price was higher compared to this side. Now, why is that interesting? Well, first of all, we are in this triangle formation here, and to the subscriber group, I said that I think it's very likely to come down here, to break downwards and not upwards, like a lot of people are expecting, because of this golden cross scenario. Of course, the golden cross has a meaning, but when it comes to Bitcoin, we also have to take a look at what is the most likely scenario for Bitcoin, considering the historical price movement. And in this channel, I always try to really go back into the price action during the last decade. And now, by today, we are at $9,062, and this here is at $9,360 approximately, so we fell below the 20 moving average. Now, let's go back to a time where something very similar happened, and this is in 2015, as you can see. There it is. So in 2015, after the bear market, we had the first wave here, very similar to what we saw in 2019, very parabolic, and then before taking off, there also was this big correction. Now, what is interesting is that when we take a look here, we had a very similar triangle formation. This is the point before the drop, and you can see price wasn't able to get above this point after this big bounce here. And at the same time, the RSI was showing what we're seeing these days. At that point, it was lower than at that point. As you can see, we're higher here. So at that time, we also had this hidden bullish divergence. And what happened is that very close to the apex of this triangle, Bitcoin fell, started dropping, fell below the 20 moving average here, and then came down to the 50 moving average with this wick below. Now, what is also interesting at that point is that this position here is very close to that big drop, but interesting is that it came down to the resistance level, a very nice resistance level here at that point. And also going back, we have it at that point. And if we go back further to the bear market, we can see that this point here, this point of correction after breaking out of the triangle, is very close to the point where during the bear market we dropped and found the bottom. All right, this is important, keep that in mind. Also, what is interesting here to see is that if we take out the FIB retracement tool and we go from the point here, from the lowest point to this, to the highest point of the bounce, what we can see is that Bitcoin came down exactly to the 61 FIB retracement level. All right. So now let's go back to the current situation. If we say that this is repeating right now, and we are now officially below the 20 moving average, then what I think is likely here at this point is that Bitcoin will try to get above the 20 moving average in the next hours, which is at approximately $9,300. If Bitcoin is able to close above this 20 moving average today, then in my opinion, the golden cross scenario here is in play again. But if we can't close above the 20 moving average and stay below it, I think it's very likely to see something very similar to what happened in 2015. And if we say that it will, history will repeat and we're going down to the 61 FIB level, then what you can see, the 61 FIB level is at approximately $6,300. And if we make something like this, what we can see is that this is exactly the level where Bitcoin had its final drop during the bear market. All right. So I think this is a scenario which is starting right now. The first big sign for me is that we are below the 20 moving average here. And yeah, like I said, if Bitcoin is not able to get above this 20 moving average again, I think it will happen very fast to come down to this level. If the 200 is not support and we really repeat 2015, it's going to just drop below, come down to the 6.4 level here at this point. If we take a look at our drop scenario here, what we can see is that the 6.4 level is in fact important here. We have a support and resistance level here, so this would make sense, and it also makes big sense when we consider this bear market, because after everything that happened during all this time after reaching $14,000, I think it really makes sense for Bitcoin to come down one last time to this zone and to see if it is support, also making a higher low compared to this one and then taking off. This would be a very healthy movement in my opinion. And yeah, let's see what's going to happen, guys. So we are now below this triangle, and it's going to be very interesting to see if Bitcoin is able to get back above these levels here. So in my opinion, if we're able to get back above $9,300 and stay there and be again on this yellow trend line, then yeah, this could be definitely bullish for Bitcoin. Alright guys, that's it. I hope it is helpful. If you really want daily updates with signals, with really helpful information, then come into our Discord channel and ask for more information if you really want to join our subscriber group. Thank you very much for your time, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye.